just could not stand the positive headlines that the Wales family were getting over the last few weeks and days.
I tend to think the animating force here was Meghan and her seething jealousy over Catherine, her single white femaling of Catherine, her rage that she will never be Queen of England.
Welcome back to Recollections May Vary, the show where royal narratives go to get fact-checked, finessed, and occasionally flipped. Today's hot take? Meghan Markle is jealous of Kate Middleton. Yep, because nothing says envy like building a multi-million-dollar empire, marrying for love and escaping palace drama like a Bond girl in Givenchy. The so-called evidence of Meghan's jealousy, outfits and gestures. Tabloids and gossip columns have long thrived on fueling drama, and when it comes to Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton, even the smallest details are magnified into supposed scandals. Meghan wears a green coat, so did Kate years earlier. Suddenly, this is spun as a sign of rivalry, as if fashion choices are secret messages or coded signals of envy. Is that really proof of envy? Or is it just two women, both in the public eye, choosing classic styles that suit royal protocol? There are only so many ways to dress for royal events. Similarities are inevitable. Royal dress codes are strict and tradition often dictates what's appropriate, leading to overlapping choices. The tabloids even analyse how they hold their clutch bags, as if that reveals secret longing. Every gesture, every accessory is dissected and compared, as if women can't simply have similar tastes or follow the same etiquette. In reality, we all pick up mannerisms from those around us. It's human nature to mirror the people we spend time with, especially in formal settings where certain behaviours are expected. Their charity work is twisted into competition, ignoring the real impact of their efforts. Instead of celebrating their dedication to important causes, the narrative becomes about who did it first or who did it better. Reducing their achievements to a petty rivalry is unfair to both women. It diminishes their hard work and the positive change they bring, turning meaningful contributions into tabloid fodder. Strip away the headlines and you have two public figures, sometimes dressing alike, both working for good causes. Their similarities are a reflection of their roles, not a battle for the spotlight. Seeing this as a saga of envy says more about the storytellers than the women themselves. The real story is how narratives are shaped and sold, not the colour of a coat or the style of a purse. The evidence crumbles under scrutiny. It's just drama for drama's sake. When we look past the noise, we see the truth. Two women doing their jobs, unfairly cast as rivals for the sake of a headline. To understand why the jealousy story falls flat, we need to look beyond the sensational headlines and dig deeper into Meghan Markle's real journey. Before she ever set foot in royal circles, Meghan had already carved out a remarkable life for herself. She was a successful actress, starring in Suits for 7 seasons, a feat that takes talent, grit, and relentless dedication. Her role as Rachel Zane made her a household name and earned her respect in a fiercely competitive industry. Meghan was already an advocate, working with the UN and World Vision long before she met Harry. She travelled the world, using her voice to champion causes she believed in, from gender equality to access to clean water. She built her own platform with the TIG, connecting with millions and championing empowerment. Through her blog, she inspired women to pursue their passions, shared her own experiences, and created a supportive online community. Meghan's achievements show a woman driven by purpose, not by envy. Her confidence and ambition were evident long before she became a duchess. She was self-made, financially independent, and already in the public eye. Meghan's success was the result of years of hard work, not a royal title. The idea that she'd be consumed by jealousy over Kate ignores her entire history and undermines her accomplishments. The media's narrative often pits women against each other. But Meghan's story is about so much more. Meghan's story is about forging her own path, not coveting someone else's. She is always focused on making a difference, not competing for attention. She didn't wait for doors to open, she built her own, creating opportunities where none existed before. The jealousy narrative simply doesn't fit the facts of her life. Meghan's journey is about independence, resilience and purpose, A story far richer than any tabloid headline. The media's obsession with Meghan is relentless and often bizarre. From the start, she faced scrutiny far harsher than her royal peers. The press built her up as a villain, using the jealousy trope as a central theme. Double standards abound. Kate is praised for things Meghan is criticised for. This negative framing creates a feedback loop, reinforcing the difficult Meghan story. Why? Because conflict sells. A feud is more profitable than friendship. The press isn't just reporting on rivalry, they're manufacturing it. The real question isn't, why is Meghan jealous, but why is the media so obsessed? The jealousy story is just an easy weapon against a woman who doesn't fit the royal mould. Comparing Meghan and Kate is like comparing apples and oranges. Kate's path was traditional, English upbringing, years to adjust, destined to be Queen Consort. Meghan's was independent, American, biracial, self-made, entering royalty as an established woman. Their backgrounds, goals and roles are fundamentally different. Expecting them to be the same is nonsensical. Kate's role is about tradition and continuity. Meghan's is about innovation and change. Neither path is better, just different. Constant comparison diminishes both women's achievements. They're on separate journeys, playing by different rules. Let's flip the script. If jealousy exists, could it not go both ways? Meghan and Harry now have freedom, their own company, global deals, privacy and autonomy. They control their narrative, choose their projects, and live on their own terms. Meanwhile, royal life is a gilded cage. Privilege, yes, but also endless duty and scrutiny. Who's to say a senior royal doesn't sometimes envy that freedom? The idea that only Meghan could be jealous ignores what she's gained. This thought experiment shows how absurd the one-sided narrative is. The real story is far more complex than tabloid headlines suggest. So, does Meghan envy Catherine? Honestly, I think Meghan's too busy meditating in Montecito, cuddling rescue chickens and plotting content strategy with Serena Williams to be side-eyeing Kate's brooches. If anything, the real envy might be coming from the side that can't stop watching her, copying her and dragging her into every headline even after she left the room 5 years ago. Stay pressed, tabloids. Meanwhile, Meghan's moisturised, unbothered and probably calling Tyler Perry just for laughs. If recollections may vary, then so will we. Don't forget to like, comment and share this with someone who thinks Meghan wants to steal Kate's crown.